Hello everyone, as you can see from the title of this video, today I will show you 3 scientifically proven supplements that actually work for increasing muscle mass. You may already be familiar with some of these supplements, but I will still provide scientific evidence to support their use. Stay tuned until the end of the video if you want to find out which 3 supplements can help you increase your muscle mass alongside your weight training at the gym. Okay, the first supplement I want to talk to you about is creatine. You've probably heard of creatine, or maybe you've even tried it and tested its effects. But first, let me explain briefly. What is creatine? It is a nitrogenous organic acid that is found in the muscles and nerve cells of some living organisms. It can be obtained naturally or artificially as a supplement. It is a molecule composed of the amino acids arginine, methionine, and glycine. It was discovered in 1832 by the French chemist Michel-Eugène Chevreul. In 1847, Liebig concluded that its accumulation in the body is directly involved in the production of muscular work. The research was conducted by analyzing the creatine content in muscles of wild foxes, and comparing them with the creatine content of domestic foxes, confirming that there was 10 times more in the active ones than in the inactive ones. It is not known for certain, but perhaps it was the athletes from the Soviet Union who were the first to use creatine as a supplement in sports. Despite this, creatine is not among the substances prohibited by the International Olympic Committee. After this brief introduction to creatine, let's move on to show the conclusions reached by almost all scientific studies that have been conducted from the 1990s to the present. In summary, the studies say that creatine helps and improves. 1. Creatine supplementation increases skeletal muscle phosphocreatine, PCR stores, which facilitates a greater capacity to rapidly resynthesize ATP and buffer the accumulation of hydrogen ions. 2. When ingested together with carbohydrates, creatine improves glycogen resynthesis and content, an important fuel to support high-intensity aerobic exercise, such as 100-meter sprints. 3. Creatine reduces inflammation and oxidative stress, and has the potential to increase mitochondrial biogenesis. 4. It increases time to exhaustion during high-intensity endurance activities, probably due to increased anaerobic work capacity. This means it can provide an advantage in decisive moments in certain sports, such as rowing, track cycling, and triathlon. 5. And this is the point that interests us the most. Creatine increases lean muscle mass while also improving performance in strength exercises. Finally, the usual doses range between 3 and 8 grams depending on the user's body weight. Studies recommend between 0.04 grams and 0.08 grams of creatine per kilogram. This means that if you weigh 80 kilograms, your daily dose should be between 3 and 6 grams of creatine. If you want to try creatine, you will find a link to purchase with a 5% discount in the video description. The term protein, from the Greek proteos first, was suggested by Jöns Jacob Berzelius in 1838 for the complex nitrogen-rich substance found in the cells of all animals and plants. Proteins are large and complex molecules that perform many important functions in the body. They are vital for most of the work done by cells, and are necessary for maintaining the structure, function, and regulation of tissues and organs in the body. A protein is made up of one or more long chains of folded amino acids. In conclusion, proteins are very diverse biomolecules and are essential for life. Most proteins perform more than one function in our body, being essential for the maintenance and development of our muscle mass. In the last 2 decades, the potential muscle-related benefits achieved by consuming protein-rich diets have become increasingly clear, and have been demonstrated in various studies. Consequently, internationally recognized professional organizations recommend a protein intake of about double the current recommended daily dose for physically active individuals, including the joint recommendation to consume protein between 1.2 and 2.0 grams per kilogram of body weight. The International Society of Sports Nutrition also recommends a protein intake at levels higher than the recommended daily dose for physically active individuals, between 1.4 and 2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. With this dose, you ensure that your body has the necessary building blocks to build muscle. Dietary sources of protein include meat, eggs, legumes, nuts, cereals, vegetables, and dairy products such as cheese or yogurt. But sometimes reaching the necessary protein intake to optimize our muscle development may be insufficient with food alone. That's why protein powder supplements can be of great help, as they contain a large amount of protein per serving, which is essential in the short, medium, and long term to increase our muscle mass, strength, and maintain good health. If you want to access the best high biological value and absorption protein supplements, I have left links in the video description for you to buy the best proteins on the market at a discount. Arginine was first isolated from lupine seed extract in 1886, and it is one of the 20 amino acids found in proteins. In liver tissue, arginine can be synthesized in the ornithine cycle, or urea cycle. So arginine and ornithine work synergistically when consumed orally. Additionally, arginine is involved in many activities of the endocrine glands, such as the release of growth hormone, which is essential for human development and growth. On the other hand, ornithine is a dibasic amino acid synthesized in the cytosol as a product of glutamate. It is a precursor to arginine and also to IGF, the human growth hormone. But most importantly, the intake of arginine and ornithine has been studied and shown to be effective in conjunction with high-intensity strength training. For example, a study from 1989 involved 22 adult men who participated in a progressive 5-week strength training program. Half of the subjects received the amino acids L-arginine and L-ornithine, while the other half received a placebo. The study used a double-blind protocol so that both the subjects and the researchers did not know which substances were being administered. The doses amounted to 2 grams or 1 gram of L-arginine and L-ornithine each, and 600 milligrams of calcium and 1 gram of vitamin C as placebos. These supplements were taken orally for a total of 25 administrations. After the short-term strength program using progressively high intensities, tests were conducted for total strength and lean body mass. The ANOVA results showed that the subjects taking the arginine-ornithine combination achieved significantly higher scores in total strength and lean body mass compared to the subjects taking placebos. Thus it was concluded that arginine and ornithine taken in prescribed doses can, along with a high-intensity strength training program, increase strength and lean mass in a relatively short period of time. Arginine and ornithine also aid in the recovery from chronic stress by inhibiting tissue degradation. Anecdotally, it is common to hear that those who consume the appropriate dose of arginine and ornithine experience more intense pumps during training, achieving a similar effect to other substances commonly used in the bodybuilding world. However, unlike these substances, arginine and ornithine do not have any undesirable side effects. In summary, these 3 supplements have both scientific and anecdotal evidence that they work along with a good diet, rest, and proper training at the gym. Let me know in the comments if you have tried any of these 3 mentioned supplements. While you can incorporate them through your diet, sports supplements contain them in a much more concentrated and easily absorbable way. This gives you the peace of mind of knowing the exact dosage of what you are consuming. I have selected some products including alkaline creatines and whey protein with peptides that improve absorption, as well as the best supplement on the market with arginine and ornithine that helps release growth hormone and achieve greater muscle congestion during training. I have left the links in the video description so you can buy them with over a 5% discount. That's all, friends. Subscribe, share, and stay tuned, because I will be uploading more videos soon.